question is, look at all the indices of development. The North today is actually worse off. Security, education, prosperity, development, I don't know. What have you? The North is not very well positioned. In fact, other parts of the country that have been pushed off in opposition space have managed to organize themselves into a survival mode and come up with a credible economic and development model. So I will say to you that, look, I think this country needs to be reviewed, and I think need to be fairly and equitably structured. I've always advocated for what I call development federalism. Development federalism, in my view, is a consensus by the 6 regions and Abuja to create a development template over time and devolve power gradually to the regions and to the states. The truth of the matter is we all need to go back to our states. If all the states are working, the federation will be working, because development is not in isolation. Everywhere you go, it's either a local government or the state. So if you devolve power to the local government and to the states, and then create an economic investment template in the form of development federalism, which basically bring the potential of South-South to be an oil and gas hub in Africa, we will stop importing petroleum products. We will stop importing things that we should be exporting, and we will become net exporters of that product. The Southeast, we all know, are very ingenious people with technology, manufacturing, and trading. Please, let us invest heavily. Let us leverage on our resources and raise the capital to invest heavily in manufacturing so that we don't import things from India. We don't import things from China. We import and we produce these things we need for agriculture and for our transportation and other industrial machinery in the East. It's doable. I've been to Newi, I've been to the industrial hub of Aba. I've seen what the East can do. We will be proud to say, made in Aba, produced in Aba, made in Nigeria. And we will all be proud citizens. And the economy of the East will be a net contributor to the center. The same thing with the Southwest. Southwest dominantly is a manufacturing and marine economy. Singapore is exactly like that. And therefore, if we develop the marine economy, the ports, and the manufacturing base of the Southwest, we will be net exporters of goods and services and service providers in marine. And therefore, the Southwest economy will become net contributor. If you take the 3 regions of the North, Central, East, and West, and you take the 3 countries of Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam, our economy is almost the same thing. So, and these countries are booming individually. If you invest today in these regions in agriculture, agro-processing, and organized market with the standards for export, standard for feeding Africa, we're even lucky that the African Continental Free Trade Agreement is in effect. We have the whole of African market to ourselves and the world. We will be one of the richest regional zones in Nigeria. Therefore, the North will now become net contributor to the center. And Abuja can maintain our sovereignty, can maintain our identity, can maintain our defense, can maintain our currency, and we raise the flag. Now I am saying honestly, the structure of this country is not working. I don't want to be accused even when I am suffering. I want my people to wake up and rise up and feel proud, just like every other Nigerian will feel proud when that sense of ownership is created. We should review. After all, the amalgamation has expired and the constitution is being reviewed by the National Assembly.
So, guys, you can imagine what this man is a APC chieftain, and a lot of people, even while he was speaking on the platform, people were asking that, "Are we sure that this man is APC? Is from APC?" And he just said it the way it is. It's really a long conversation and interview. There, but he was able to hit the nail on the head. But unfortunately, this man said, I think he was the commissioner of something in Kano. Because of this view that he has, they have relieved him of his office. But the issue now is that he said most of the people that Buhari has brought on, because Nigerians voted for him, people just wanted that change. And the man related to what the president's wife said, that Those people that have come to hijack the presidency, they were not part of the people who were the campaign ground, who journeyed with him while he was contesting for all those 12 years. All of a sudden, he brought them in. But I just believe that he deceived a lot of them, because he deceived a lot of them to have said, oh, yes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But all of a sudden, he changed the plan and brought other people. The people who were rallying around him for close to 12 years, people, somebody like Buba Galadima, at the end of the day, Buhari just changed. His wife complained. So if his wife could complain and this man could complain, so what is now Tinubu telling us? Tinubu that said he didn't even believe in one Nigeria. He didn't even believe in Buhari, because Buhari has some kind of character. He knew quite well. And now this time the same. This is the same person now that is not telling us Buhari is this. And with all the things happening, Buhari cannot say anything. The same thing happened to Senator Shehu Sani. He was speaking, and before you know it, before we say Jack Robinson, they relieved him of his position, and they were telling him that he beat the finger that fed him. That is what they always talk about. See the way this man orchestrated the whole thing, the way he analyzed the whole thing about economy. We are not even talking about economy. We are even talking about insecurity, where they believe that the president has what it takes in integrity, in corruption fight, in the security situation, thinking that he's going to do better. But he has failed woefully. If really things are done properly, nobody is going to be agitating for anything. They talk about a federal character. This man came and just changed everything. If the wife could complain, then why is it that people like Tinubu, and when I hear people say, oh, Tinubu has made people, he has groomed people to the benefit of which people? To his benefit and to the benefit of those people and their families. How many people are still being able to take out of poverty? Forget all this Agberu that they have created. Tinubu, everybody knows that. He's doing all of this is because of his ambition. And you can imagine when one of the senators, APC senators, was talking about the insecurity and was on the floor of the Senate, we could hear Tinubu's wife vomiting what everybody now came, led people to fire her rather, telling us that are you a PDP person? Does that show that these people really have what it takes, or they have the interest of the people at heart? I don't just understand. They just love the status quo. They love the suffering. They love the substance that whatever they have brought to the table. See the way the country is. Really, what this man has outlined is that if all these things are being done, then it will not reflect on our, oh yes, our we have to stay together because of our population, because of what? Yes, we have all of those things. Nobody should even be talking about the Nigeria disintegration, but we are not making use of them, and you expect people to continue like that, and they always continue to deceive the people. It's going to be better, we are going to do this. It's a lie. It's a lie. All of them, they know the right thing to do, but majority of them who are still supporting what is not, they are all wicked. They are wicked people. They are wicked people. If the president's wife could come out from the beginning and said no, that she's not comfortable with what is happening, because some people that the president brought they've hijacked the government, because they were not part of the people that started the struggle from the beginning, and that is why the woman has been complaining. Do you even know the kind of person she's dealing with? Oh, some people will tell you, oh, go and tell your husband, go and tell you. Because for her to have come out to let the world know, do you know how many discussions she must have had with the man, and also no avail, and she just felt that no, I can't continue to bottle this thing in. And it's like those people who the husband has brought to his government, they are more even powerful. They are so powerful that the man cannot even listen to her. They can listen to them, and that is why he said, oh, the woman belongs to the kitchen. You can see the arrogance, and no, will I put it? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Buhari had a different agenda from those who were supporting him, and those who are still supporting him now. No, they know it, but out of shame, out of greed, out of selfishness and wickedness, they still want to back down because they are looking for what they want. If this man can speak like that, the question is that can Keyamu, because I just look that man as somebody who is learned, Can he speak like this? These are the things we are talking about. Once they come, they will be coming from the angle of antagonizing people, criticizing people, antagonizing you. If you just say the truth, they begin to say, hey, they lost election. Oh, they lost. I say, are these people, are they for real? If this kind of a thing, this kind of words are coming out from Buhari, and you think people are going to be hating his character and what have you, they talk about federal character, you scatter everything, and you are telling us a cock and bull stories. It's unfortunate, really, really unfortunate. Those who can see, but of course we know that they are there just because of their own selfish gains. I don't want to talk much. At least the video has said it all.